Hello there. So, we're going to start our Read Aloud chapter book, and each day will be a new video with reading a new chapter. So, you will be able to find all of these Read Alouds read by your teacher, Miss Camilla, so first there's General Channel. Then after that is our class chat channel, which is where you or your parents, you guys are able to message or kind of do a chat so that we are able to talk about things. We can comment, we can ask questions, maybe just to say hello. That's like our chat page. And then right after that is the daily read alouds. So myself will be posting read alouds reading Miss Porter is Out of Order. And also, there will be someone special stopping by and reading some read-alouds to you as well. So, let's get started with chapter 1 and find out what Miss Porter is out of order. Now, let's check out the back to make sure what this book's going to be about. The weirdest school. Weirdest is weirder than weirdest. AJ and the gang are getting a substitute, but Miss Porter isn't a normal teacher. She's a computer, a personal digital assistant, to be precise. Miss Porter knows weird jokes and can get pizza delivered by a drone. But what happens when Miss Porter turns out to be the opposite of fun? Ooh. I want to find out. So I open up the first page and I've got a table of contents. We've got, it looks like 10 chapters, and we're going to start with chapter 1. And it is called No, with lots of O's. My name is AJ and I hate washing my hands. What's the point of washing your hands? They're just going to get dirty again in a few minutes. For that matter, what's the point of washing anything? When you wash your car, it's just going to get dirty again. When you wash your clothes, they're just going to get dirty again. And if you ask me, we could save a lot of time if we would stop washing stuff. I don't agree with that. Anyway, it was Friday morning. Everybody in my class was putting their backpacks into their cubbies. Annoying Andrea and her crybaby friend Emily were washing their hands in the sink in the back of the room. I always wash my hands to start each day, said Andrea. It makes me feel clean. Me too, said Emily, who always does everything Andrea says. Hey, do you want to come over to my house after school today? Sorry, Andrea told her, but I have my computer class after school. What is her problem? Andrea is the only kid in our class who has her own smartphone, and she takes classes after school in everything. If they gave a class in nose picking, she would take that class so she could get better at it. That's when our teacher, Mr. Cooper, came flying into the room, and I do mean flying. Mr. Cooper wears a cape, and he thinks he's a superhero. For once, he didn't trip over anything and fall on the floor. I have to go to the bathroom to wash my hands, Mr. Cooper said. I'll be right back. It's an emergency. A hand-washing emergency? That was weird. When Mr. Cooper came back from the bathroom, we pledged the allegiance and did word of the day. I have big words, he told us. Uh-oh. Big news usually means bad news. You were fired? Asked Michael, who never ties his shoes. You're quitting, asked Ryan, who will eat anything, even stuff that isn't food. You're dying? asked Neil, who were all the nude kids, even though he wears clothes. The earth is going to be destroyed by an asteroid? Asked Alexia, this girl who rides a skateboard all the time. No, it's none of those things, said Mr. Cooper. The big news is that I'm going to be away all next week. What? That's even worse than the Earth getting destroyed by an asteroid. I'm going to visit my sister, Mr. Cooper told us. She lives in Spain. No! Don't go! You can't leave us! Everybody was yelling and screaming and shrieking and hooting and hollering, and they were freaking out. Even with a weird teacher like Mr. Cooper, at least you know what to expect. When there's a substitute teacher, you never know what you're gonna get. The sub could be even weirder. Who will be our teacher? Asked Alexia. Will it be a man? Asked Neil. Will it be a lady? Will she be nice? Asked Emily, who always cares about how nice everybody is. I really don't know, Mr. Cooper told us. Dr. Carbles from the Board of Education told me he's going to find somebody to take my place while I'm gone. Dr. Carbles? He's a mean man, and he drives a tank to school. But I figured everything would be okay. There are good things that having a substitute teacher, too. When you have a sub, you don't have to do any schoolwork. You don't get homework. And the best part is, you get to drive the sub crazy. I hope that's not true. One time, we had a sub named Miss Todd. Just to mess with her, I pretended to be Ryan, and he pretended to be me. Then, we decided that Miss Todd was a robot zombie who must have murdered our teacher. We tried to cut her hair and get a DNA sample so she would be sent to jail. By the end of the day, Miss Todd couldn't take it anymore, and she ran out screaming into the parking lot. I would too. Those were the good old days. I couldn't wait for next week. Think this is going to be a sub like the other ones? I don't think so either. Just a sneak peek, the next chapter is called Just Like a Regular Teacher. But I don't think so based off my images and illustrations on my cover page. All right, guys. Check out our next video so we can read chapter